Hi, Russell Cummings. This is my LinkedIn profile, and I just want to take you through how you optimize it. Now, we've given you this LinkedIn optimization checklist. All right, so the first thing you do is go to the settings panel, and I'll just take you where that is in a minute, and you just make all these changes. So select what others see when you have viewed their profile, set that to your name and headline. Okay, so you just go through the profile stuff and check all that up and do it up. Okay, so that's the most important thing. So let's just have a quick look at that. That's up here. You click on that. You go down here to privacy and settings, and you go manage. Okay, you have to sign in, and here you go, profile. Okay, so turn off your news mention broadcast. Choose whether or not to share your profile edits, all that sort of stuff. See who can see your feed activity. So just go through all those things. Then go through the communication tab. Check those. So just set them up the way we've told you to. For those where we haven't told you to, the choice is yours. It doesn't really matter as much. Okay, so that's the first thing we need to do. Then we need, once we've set all those options up, then we need to go through and we need to come up with our keywords. All right, so keywords are really important in LinkedIn because they drive the search engine capability of it and how you rank in different spaces, and people do use this to search for people, so it's really important. Now, come out with your keywords. We've got a little worksheet down here. So first thing is I've given you my social media funnel, and we're talking here about thought leadership and then about social platforms and other things. So it's just a bit of a catch up on that. I've got a separate video on it, but here's my little template for creating a thought leadership plan. So what do you want to be known for? What's your personal brand? You want to be known for growth, or being the roast vegetable king, or the Australia's best manufacturer? What is it you want to be known for? Yep, healthy, whatever. Then think about the target markets that relate to that thought leadership thing and detail those target markets out. For each of those markets, I want you to create an avatar or personalize it and give it a name. So let's say we're in the nursery business, and one of our avatars could be Larry the landscaper. Describe Larry in terms of his age, 25 to 45 years old, blah, 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 and map him out. Also put all the challenges and issues that Larry's facing in his business so that you can start to pull some of the keywords out. This could here, if it's a nursery again, could be, Betty the homemaker, it could be here, and you put in Betty's details, kids and blah, 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 working mum, whatever it happens to be. Time poor would be one of her challenges, budget conscious, all that sort of stuff, all right? And then your third avatar over here could be, grandma or grandpa Frank, and he could be retiree, cashed up, plenty of cash, blah, 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 but doesn't have the energy and time to do big landscaping products and needs some help. Once you get your avatars, and you can say, righto, we understand their issues. What are the keywords that we need to focus on? So pull the keywords out of those avatars. What are the keywords we really need to focus on? And then to build your content plan for thought leadership, we might build some themes. So again, if it's a nursery, we might have one theme could be new products. This one could be new plant varieties. This one could be gardening tips, and this one could be design tips, garden design tips. So if you understand what I mean. So you can then go and build a thought leadership strategy around those things. Okay. So once we've got our keywords, sorry to flick around a bit. So once we've got our keywords, the really important thing is that you go through and set up your profile using those keywords. So you want to make your profile as dense as you possibly can with your keywords. Okay, now it's relatively easy. I'll just show you quickly where you go and set up your profile. But just make sure that you're using those keywords over and over again. So you have to think about it. So let's just quickly go and have a look at where you might go in your profile. So you go profile, edit profile. Okay. And then you see those little pencils. Every time there's a pencil, you can edit something. Now this is your so it's your name, obviously. You need to have that right. But your title. So put a bit of effort into your title, because it's absolutely important for getting your searching right. See here, I've business coach is obviously keyword. I've tried to get Brisbane, Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom together, and then I help private and family businesses to grow and prosper. So what you want is something descriptive. Just don't write business owner. Even though you got the name of the business there, just don't put the business owner in there. Now, some of these things will auto load, so your current experience and previous experience and education, all that sort of stuff, will auto load for you, and then you can go in and edit it. So what I would suggest you do, I do your name and your title, your location, those sorts of things, and then I would jump down here. Oh, don't forget your contact information, so make sure you put in your contact information so that people can send you an email or instant message you with Skype or whatever you need to do. So put in some phone numbers and different things there, and you can change those. So for argument's sake here, I might edit my phone number to be my mobile number, which is many ways is more appropriate. Okay, so just go 0, and then you just go -414 929 585. Okay, and that is my mobile. Okay, and you just save that. All right, so there you go, plugged in my mobile phone there. International stuff. Don't have to put your address in if you don't want to. Just put in stuff that you want to. You can edit this to put different websites that you might have, and even an RSS feed for different things. Then go down here and start to add in some stuff. So you can add in if you've got any languages and special skills and other stuff, you can add all those in, and then you can click on the view more. You put in honours and test scores and courses and any patents you've got, causes, supported organisation, projects, publications, certifications, and put personal details. So you can add a lot more stuff in here. Advice for contacting you. So you can put a lot of stuff in there. So go through each of those areas and map it out. Get down here and start to build a good summary. All right, so again, click on the pencil, bring it up, put in a good summary that has a fair smattering of your keywords through it. It needs to make sense, so just don't have keyword. Just make sense, but wherever you get a chance to put coach in, put business coach instead of coach, or whatever your particular things are. All right, you can add videos to it, so relatively easy to do that. So it allows you to put a description and other things in, and you can tell where you want to move that media to if you want to. Okay, so put that thing. So build your summary and then build your experience. So keep adding in positions. So just add a position in, the company name, what your title was, where were you located, what time period was it. Put in a good description that tells people what you actually did. Okay, so plug that in. Don't worry about these. The recommendations will come later. We'll talk about that in a second. So just keep working through it. Put your experience in, all that sort of stuff. You can then start to put in some volunteer experience and then opportunities you might be looking for, all that sort of stuff. This skill-based endorsements, the crazy system here does this. So somebody's going to put you up for basket weaving or something. You have no idea what you do. Put in your education, so just add in your education. What school did you go to, when did you attend, what degree or field of study did you have. If you want to put your grades in there, it'd be a bit embarrassing if I did that, but put all that sort of stuff in, and then a description of what you want to do. So that's important. Possibly put in any activities and things you did. Put in any additional information around interests and other stuff in, so you can edit that. Organizations you might be a part of, and then the rest of it all auto loads by itself. Okay, so that's the start of building your profile, and helping you get that sort of profile that you want. Make sure your keyword density's in there. So it's here. Summary, add experience, add a video, add your title, check your listing for keywords, do all that sort of stuff. All right. Once you've done that, then it's a matter of you doing these other things and joining some groups. Make sure they're focused on keywords or avatars or other things. Your company page. You can set up a company page if you like. You can, if you want to be more serious, you can upgrade it and all that sort of stuff. All right, and then you start sort of adding in contacts and expanding your network. I've got some connection rules for you here on how you connect, some basic principles of things you need to do. How do you build a targeted network, so rather than just connecting randomly with people. And then there's a little bit of stuff on content creation here. So that's the quick LinkedIn optimization checklist. Hope that's been useful for you, and if not, flick me an email. Happy to help you out. Thanks.